I love when I get to fanboy over One Piece, and this episode absolutely deserves praise. Not only do you have awesome action, you got awesome jokes, and it really felt like old One Piece meets new One Piece. And what I mean by that is you got, even though it's not Chopper, it's Frankie and Chopper's body, but him losing control of Monster Point, that shit was like nostalgia rush, really just got me into it. And everything about this episode was just really kick-ass. The Yeti Cool Brothers, well, they're the exception. They're not the rule, they're the exception, because out of everything, like, for the most part, the Yeti Cool Brothers, whatever, they just got, like, owned times 10. First Luffy kicking their asses, and then Trafalgar Law, finished them off. And the Yeti Cool Brothers, like I said a couple of reviews back, if you follow my reviews weekly, then you would know that I basically told you guys they're not that cool. I mean, last week I said they were kind of cool, but like overall as a whole, they're not the bomb. They're not the shiznit by any means necessary, because they like, aside from destroying the shit out of Brownbeard with the shotguns straight to the face, they really didn't, like, against Luffy and Law, not happening. Not happening at all. Now, the animation in this episode was par for the course. Nothing, extraordinary. Nothing, over the top or anything like that. It was typical animation. So nothing there. But it was really just a meet of what was going on between the battles, and then the proposition that Law gave Luffy at the end that really made this episode just phenomenal. It was just like, you got actually things are moving forward. You got on one island the Tashigi and Smoker going up against people trying to get to the other side, and ultimately it really just felt like things were moving in this episode. It didn't feel like typical, because it's a fair thing to say that One Piece anime, a lot of people have been saying that it hasn't been the fastest recently, but this episode, a lot of things moved, and I was really glad, and I really freaking loved it. I'm not gonna lie. I just thought that it was an amazing episode, like, hands down 4.5, maybe 5 out of 5. I wouldn't say 5 out of 5 just because we didn't get like special animation, and the Yeti Cool Brothers wasn't the biggest threat or anything like that. So I'm gonna give it 4.5 out of 5. But overall, it just had so many different things. Hilariousness with Chopper, Monster Point, Frankie and Chopper's body, and that kind of makes you want to dive a little bit into discussion regarding Chopper. So that kind of shows that it's not a body thing. His physical being, I don't think past the point where he can like stay in Monster Point and control. It's, I guess, more of a mental thing, because Frankie, he couldn't control himself as soon as he went into Monster Point, but Chopper's already mastered that. So that kind of really shows that it's more of a mental thing to master Monster Point. Basically, stay sane. Like, I'm not a monster. I'm me. I guess it's something along the lines of maybe that. And also the ending, just Trafalgar Law just kicking ass, phenomenal. Big question, I guess, for anime-only viewers. Which Emperor are they targeting? Which, because Law basically said, let's form an alliance. And he's like, I got a plan to take down one of the Emperors. Which Emperor are they going to go after? Obviously, manga readers know what it is. I know what it is. But I'm just curious to see what anime-only viewers think, because the anime does take, different feeling, I guess you could say. You get a different feeling from it, and it might not feel one way, it might feel another way. So, which is the Emperor? And ultimately, did you really enjoy this episode as much as me? I thought that this episode was freaking really good pace, nice and fast, not too fast, nowhere near slow. The battles were pretty awesome, and ultimately, it just showed, like, One Piece still got it 500 plus episodes in, almost 600 episodes in, and One Piece can still give you that bang for your buck. And kick-ass episode, 4.5 out of 5. Let me know what you think then. Overall thoughts. One Piece for the win, can I say? I love it when I get to fanboy with this shit, and this was a freaking damn good episode. But yeah, that's all I have for this one. Thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed. Thumbs up for the Alliance, the Heart Pirates, and the Straw Hats. Luffy, Law, we're going in. Let's go. I'm ForneverWorld, and as always, people, have a freaking awesome day.